Hello, I'm Rebecca Flaherty and today we're working on this pattern here from my Spring Summer 2026 geometric series. We're making this 3D cube effect pattern that looks kind of like little rooms seen from above using shadows and blend modes. This one's a bit more of an advanced tutorial. You can grab the colour palette for this inside the Pattern Maker's Toolkit and let's get started. We are going to start, as always, with a 3600 pixel canvas at 300 dpi. So our first layer here we are going to fill with the colour which we want to use for the walls of our little room. So that's going to be this colour here. So I'm going to tap and fill this layer with colour. Tap transform. Make sure your blend mode is set to bilinear and you want snapping and magnetics on for this. Then you can tap on this node here and we're going to make a 1800 pixel square box, which we will centre on the canvas for now. Then we're going to add a layer and fill another layer with the colour that you want to use for the floors of your cube. So I'm going to use this green here, fill layer, tap transform, and I'm going to make this box 900 pixels square. And I'm going to snap that down into the corner of this one like that. So this node is snapped to the middle of the canvas. Just zoom in and make sure that that's all straight there and there as well. Then you can group this, tap transform and snap it up into the top left corner here. Then I'm going to add another layer and fill this one with 50% grey, which you can get by double tapping there. I'm going to fill the layer, tap transform, rotate 45 degrees and fit to canvas. Then tap on your layer that's got the 1800 pixel square on it. Tap on that one and select. Then make this one the active layer. Swipe down with 3 fingers and duplicate. You can hide that one now. Move this triangle down into there. And you want it so it's underneath that layer. So you should have something like that. And then on this one, you can change the blend mode to color burn and experiment with how dark you want it to be. I'm going to go for 30%. So you should have something that looks like that all grouped together. If you don't want to play around with blend modes and shading any further, you could duplicate this and repeat that into the corners and skip the next shading step if you want. But if you want to add the shading and shadows, this is how we're going to do it. Duplicate this little square here. I'm going to take it out of the group and just hide this. Bring it into the middle, like that, and then rotate it 45 degrees. Then we can alpha lock it, fill it with that grey, take the alpha lock back off it again, come up here to your adjustments, go to Gaussian blur, and put a blur of about 20% on that. So you've got something that looks like that. Then on this layer, tap transform and snap it up into the corner like this, so you've got that cut off diagonally there and you've got that little blurred triangle. Now we can turn this group back on and we're going to duplicate that, tap transform, flip it horizontally and vertically, and then we're going to snap it into this corner which is also anchored to the center of the canvas there. This bottom one here, we're going to change the blend mode to color burn and something quite subtle like 20%-ish. And then this one change to color dodge, and again something quite subtle like 20%. So you should have something that looks like that at the moment. You can put these inside that group as well. And we've just got one last shadow to put in now, so add a new layer and fill it again with that grey. Tap transform, tap on this node here, uncheck the ratio, and we want this to be 100 pixels tall, so leave the width at 3600 and make the width of this 100. Center this on the canvas. Put a Gaussian blur on this again by going to adjustments, Gaussian blur, and go for maybe like 15% on this one. And then in the layers panel, drag it down so it's just above this square here. tap on it and clip it down over that. Change the blend mode to colour burn, and again make it quite subtle, maybe something like 20 to 30%. I'll go for 30 on this one. And that is all the shading we need to do on that. But as I said, if you don't want the shading, you can just stick with these 3 layers here and then move on to this step. So I've got everything in this group. I'm going to duplicate it and flatten that group. Let's bring this down underneath and hide that, so we've just got this here. I'm going to duplicate it, tap transform and snap it over here. Zoom in, make sure that's lined up. Pinch those together, duplicate, tap transform and snap that down to the bottom, and again just zoom in and make sure that's looking okay. Then we can pinch that together, tap transform, and we're going to rotate this 45 degrees until those green diamonds are at the bottom. Then we're going to fit it to the canvas, and then we're going to duplicate this, tap transform and snap copies into the corners like this, and you can see this is now repeating at 45 degrees. So keep on doing that, making sure that you're snapping it into the corners each time. Then you can pinch all those together, duplicate it a few times. So I'm going to duplicate it 3 times, pinch those together, and then duplicate again and pinch those together. And that's just to knock out any semi-transparency that you would have on this join here. And then that would be your finished pattern tile. And I love how, like I said, it looks like a top-down 3D view of all these little rooms. Let's put this into repeat and see how it's looking. So tap transform again, snap this up into the middle, 1800 pixels, duplicate, tap transform, snap this over here, pinch those together, duplicate, snap that down to the bottom there, and that's how this pattern is looking in repeat. If you want to use the same colours that I've used today, you can find that colour palette over inside the Pattern Maker's Toolkit. If you're enjoying this series and you want to go deeper into making geometric patterns in Procreate, I've got a Skillshare class on creating geometric designs using circles. You can try it for free if you're a new member with a 1-month free trial using the link below. Thanks so much for watching, have fun, stay creative, and I will see you soon.